just does that?
Well, very impressive for many reasons. Hadn't played for a week or so, and was questionable coming in. I figured in the long term that maybe he should have an extra day off or a few more days to play in that Vegas game, but he came a little bit early and, in on all 3 goals, and not only, all 3 goals, but some pretty nice plays at key moments. And probably the biggest one was the tying goal coming down the wing and sniping that. But, I think I'm sure he garnered a few votes for some hardware this after the season, I would imagine.
You see him get in that shooting lane, and just what is it about his shot that's so impressive to you guys?
Yeah, well, first of all, if you saw a stick, you'd be surprised that he could shoot at all, because it is a stick that I've never seen before.
Yeah.
He's very deceptive. He does have some velocity, but I wouldn't say it's overpowering. But I know the goalies find it very difficult to pick up his shot, and unsure where it's going to go.
So some great players, maybe they don't play hurt so well, and some guys are really good all season, but they're not always awesome in the playoffs. None of those things describe Draisaitl for you, I would think.
I've only been with him for a year and a bit, and got to see him in playoffs, and I got to watch him play pretty banged up several times. And I heard in the past other series where he had that ankle sprain. He played on that, and it's difficult to play well and score in the regular season. It's even harder to do it in the playoffs, and it's incredibly, almost impossible to do it in the playoffs when you're hurt, and somehow he finds a way to do it.
Calgary is they're a big team. They don't mind playing physically. How did you like your team's response tonight, and just sort of your general level of compete?
Yeah, a lot of I feel that Calgary's playing really well and very strong and physical, and don't give a lot of room. And watching, I gave him a lot of credit for him. The game against Dallas just previously, where that was one where they deserved a better outcome. They outplayed them, and but anyways, I thought we handled that pressure and the physicality well. But some key plays, mostly by Leon tonight, and it's probably a different story.
You talking to Pickard's play tonight?
Picks is.
He's a battler, right?
He's a battler, and we always say a little bit old school in his saves, 2 pad stacks, and the way he, some glove saves, and the way he kicks out pucks. He battles, and he always has. And, I knew him a long time ago. When I was in Philadelphia, he was our backup goalie for a stretch, and same thing. Battled, very popular. Guys want to play for him just because of what he does. But it's nice to see that him get the win tonight. He deserved it because he made some really big saves.
Kris, if you were advocating, I don't know if that's the right word, but maybe thinking that Leon should have a little bit more time off, how did that conversation go, or how did he get in the line?
Well, trust me, I wasn't encouraging him to hold him back. I wanted Leon back very much, but it's. Are you sure? Is this right? And obviously he knew his body, and wasn't going to make anything worse. I guess it would be just a very safe thing to do. But he came to the rink today, and we're put up the lines. And just in case you're not playing, and he made it. I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he told the training staff that he was going to be ready to go, and there wouldn't be any hesitation for him to play.
So you put up the lines without him in them? Is that what you said? Sorry, did I misunderstand that?
Well, initially we were planning on him not playing, and if he was in the lineup, we could easily adjust to that.
So he would have come in and seen him not being.
I gave him the heads up before he got to the rink.
And how did that go?
He said, "Sounds good."
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure he knew that he felt like he was going to play. So.
Gotcha.
Kris, you said about him being a battler in goal. A lot of goalies are just all technique. Is it interesting to see a goalie who's just not a big blocker?
When you think about the technical goalies and the battling goalies, Picks would definitely be on the spectrum of the battling. I don't want to take anything away from his technical game, but I think a lot of, I don't think enough credit goes to battling, but also I think probably a better term is awareness. We talk about hockey, or the skaters, the forwards, the defensemen having hockey sense, awareness. Well, in goalies, it's very important in that position also, just because you're making a lot of reads. Is it going to be a high tip? Is there a backdoor presence? Is what's going to happen? Is there speed? All those things. There's hockey sense in that also.
Do you think you can have Skinner back for Vegas?
I think it'll be close, but he won't be quite ready, I believe.
So Pickard probably goes on Tuesday then.
It's a good possibility he will be.
These other injured players that you have. What is this prognosis?
I think most of them are going to be traveling with us, but that I don't know yet. But the plan is most of them are coming. We have a medical appointment, or we're seeing with the doctors right now, and I'll find that out tonight. So I'll have more information for you tomorrow.